Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another McFarlane Toys statue review on the DC Direct for Tomorrow comic series Superman, inspired by the artwork of Jim Lee. I have to give a big thanks to McFarlane Toys for hooking me up with this statue to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from McFarlane Toys, check them out. Link is in the description below. All opinions in this video are of my own. I do have the For Tomorrow that was released last year, so I'll do a comparison. Get your digital card right over there, which I'm not really into that kind of thing. I have my digital collection via my YouTube channel. You can see it all right there. Anyway, it's a Superman by Jim Lee, and then on the back you get this beautiful artwork right over here, which, by the way, that's what carried the series. I remember For Tomorrow really wasn't that great, but I liked the artwork so much that I double dipped and got the issues as well as the trade paperback, or hardcover. Yeah, I got the two hardcovers. Anyway, you get a QR code right over there at the bottom, and then it says step into the world of McFarlane Toys Digital, so you can do that if you would like. Then on the top it says McFarlane Toys Digital, and not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your McFarlane Toys statues, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's the Superman statue out of the packaging, and it looks really good. I'm liking this quite a bit. I love the paint. The sculpt looks awesome. I do have complaints though. I do have a couple of complaints that I'm definitely going to bring up, but for the most part, this thing looks awesome. Let's get a closer look. Well, before we get a closer look, it does come with a digital card right here, which I finally got the app, and I was able to put this in on my shelf or whatever. Dude, you have to download the McFarlane Toys app, and you have to get a digital wallet. So you have to, it's a two-step download thing, and once you get that covered, I haven't really figured out how to move things around properly yet. It's a little complicated. I'm still not really sold on it, but at least I gave it an honest attempt at this time. And there's a little read-up right here on the back. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause it right now. So this statue looks great. See, the flesh tone looks a lot better than that pale version that we'd gotten in action figure form. However, I will say that it looks like he's got a couple of like dark shadows under each eye. They don't look like black eyes, but like, yeah, it's like this weird, it's like almost like the war paint or something under the eyes, or football player paint. You know what I mean? I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. It looks a little bit weird having that on his cheeks right over there. I do like the hair sculpt quite a bit. And then looking at the Superman shield, I really like how it's sculpted over here. Looks really nice, and I love the texturing throughout on the suit. You could feel the texture right in your finger. You could hear it. Almost sounds like a zipper, right? And you have some nice dark blue shadowing throughout on the blue portions of this statue, which looks really good. You know, I like the sculpt of it and everything. Again, the flesh tone looks good. Unfortunately, I have a nick on a knuckle. Oh, how did that happen? I did not drop this thing. I have to go back and look at images of it in package, but I don't remember dropping this at all, anything that I did to cause that, so that's a little frustrating. I do like the weathering right there on the shorts and on the belt hoops right there. You can see a little bit of a wash mixed in there, so that's really cool. Then the leg sculpts look great. Nice wash on those boots as well. I really do like that. Porting this in was a little bit tricky. I had to kind of pull the legs apart to get them into both of those holes that are sticking out of this stand. I do like the little nod to the Chrysler building over here, even though it's Metropolis, right? Or is he in Gotham when this is... I think he's in Metropolis, but yeah, this looks really good. I do like that bright silver paint on here, so that's pretty nice. It says McFarlane Digital over there. And then the cape, man. I love this cape, but I'm bothered by the fact it doesn't have the S shield on the back, man. But it's got this nice silky shine to it, which does look very cool. And of course it has the whole feature of the bendy wire that goes all the way through the perimeter of this cape, so all the way along the bottom and on each side. And I felt like this was fun to take a lot of pictures of, and you could do whatever you want with it. Get it posed in all kinds of dynamic flaring poses. I took a bunch of shots that you could see right over here. So yeah, this is fun to play around with. It's a game changer having a cape that you could pose around like that. I think it's very cool. So I really do like that, as well as the sculpt of the figure. You know what I mean? It's not just all about the cape, but yeah, this cape is pretty badass. So to measure out the height of this Superman statue, you can see it's up at around 11 inches tall. And to measure out the cape span over here, you're looking at about 12.5 inches across and about 8 inches from the neck to the edge of the cape. For McFarlane Digital Toys statue comparison, you can see we have Superman next to Batman over here, the Year 2 Batman, McFarlane design, and I would love to see them do a similar statue like what they did here with Superman, but with that Batman cover. I forgot which one it was from the Hush series. I think it was 822 or something like that. But yeah, that would be really cool to see them make that. I would love to see it. And then for McFarlane Toys statue comparison, you can see we have the other For Tomorrow Jim Lee inspired Superman right over there. And yeah, the colors are different. You're not getting that textured detail like we have on this one. This one's just all smooth. You get brighter tones over here. So I like them both. I'm leaning a little bit more towards this one, even though I do like the flesh tone more on this one right over here. But still, these are both awesome. And then for a final comparison, we have the Jim Lee Batman Hush Superman DC Multiverse figure next to the Jim Lee For Tomorrow statue. And yeah, you can see, wow, that flesh tone looks really weird, man. From far away, it looks even more grayish. He looks undead. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, feel free to show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll have a top 5 video coming up later today. So if you're subscribed, check your feed. And if you're not subscribed, check your feed regardless. Appreciate you guys. And I gotta say, this statue is pretty sweet. You know, I do like it, man. It's a pretty good looking statue. I do have my qualms with it, you know, that we don't get the yellow S on the back of the cape, which always bugs me when anybody doesn't do that when they're making a Superman figure or statue. It bugs me, man. I love the posability of the cape, though. That's really awesome. A little bit of the details, so that, you know, dark paint under his eyes and that little nick on the knuckle. I'll fill in an annotation to see how that happened, if it was already like that or not before I opened it. I can't remember. I didn't notice that detail until I took it out of the box. So anyway, it's a pretty sweet statue. If you like collecting these statues, I do recommend it. If statues like this are not your thing, or I guess these are technically figures because they're not made out of polystone, I recommend it, man. It's not highly priced beyond anything ridiculous. I believe these are like $50 a piece, but I'll put the price down in an annotation below. And I'm going to give this a Sud rating of I love it! And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to follow me on social media, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.